Well, we're at the very beginning. This is actually just 2 days before the equinox and 2 days before the beginning of the With Peace program. The With Peace program is designed to run for several years. Well, it's actually designed to be an ongoing lifestyle of how I might learn to feel and respond to situations and opportunities. So the experience is based on a single point and a single beginning. And I'm using this metaphor because this metaphor I'll explain is the beginning of the process of experiencing feeling. We're basically saying that consciousness has the expression to experience and realize itself through the feeling of peace. Now, for me, this symbol is a symbol of a circle, like a container where all unborn souls who were originally created to be part of this time on the planet and designated to this location in the universe, this group of souls. And that in the waiting place of souls, the primary intrinsic experience is peace. Peace is the beginning. Hence, we're going to do the beginning in peace and practice the experience of that peace in the beginning of a cycle. That's why the fall equinox is the primary place for the beginning of the peace of the autumn, which is also the same location as the beginning of peace of the evening. So the beginning is the beginning is the beginning. May sound a little strange, but it's the beginning. This beginning is corresponding to a feeling inside me of a sensitivity filled with incredible mysteries of potential. These mysteries are composed of universal and unique attributes, meaning that each soul has one or more unique attributes, that soul is the only soul to have it. Then all souls are composed of universal instruments and the ability to be able to realize, feel, and grow. So we're going to discuss both some unique attributes, innate attributes, or latent attributes, and how they are experienced or felt through the instrument of peace. Peace being the point by which my original, authentic soul, self, whatever you choose to call it, realizes its first experience. Peace. So that experience of peace flowing through time. The instrument of time is the tool by which we can craft our space. So basically what we're going to do is to put time into space. In that space, there is peace, and we're going to feel and experience the time with peace. So we'll be able to go through all of the hours of the day, weeks of the month, months of a season, and all of the seasons of the year, linked to and responded with the continuous experience of peace. And every time we experience a feeling, we reaccess the experience of peace and go forward. Now, this reaccessing is not a return to the past. It is actually a more liquid and fulfilled experience of the present, meaning I want to feel presently just a little bit more of my own authentic, true soul. I want to feel more of it. Then the goal is to appreciate the divine beauty of the architecture of the soul as it is revealed and expressed and mirrored by time and nature. So I'll take you through it. This is what I'm doing and have been doing for months. And I'm really enjoying the continuous experience of what it feels like to practice this. Yes, this is going to be 1 year. These images you see behind me, they correspond to the evening, the peace of the evening, the middle of the transition from being awake and in the body to being horizontal, asleep, and going into the spirit world. This is a sequence. This is a fluid sequence. The goal is to remember the peace and apply it to every moment. If during this time I have a triggered-oriented response from something around me or generated intentionally from inside of me, I have a trigger. I want to remember my origin of peace and respond in my own heart with peace. Then my outbound opportunity is the growth of the attributes that I aspire to awaken within myself. I can aspire to awaken different attributes. What I found is that there are many attributes within the soul that are only experienced or accessed by a sincere desire to want to discover the truth about who I am, what I can do, how I can live and share this with others. So I'm going to go through this journey myself. I'm inviting people to come along on this same journey. And I'd like to share my experiences, and you can share your own if you want to, but this is a journey that is a very personal journey that can only be applied by me on me. Your journey can only be applied by you on you. Later on, the fun part, when we get into the second, third, or fourth year, is we can intend to share this with each other. And we can intend to increase the quality of it, of that singular attribute, by sharing it with each other. To me, that's what this original group is intended to do. The group, composed of unique attributes, goes through a life of experiences, achieves its attributes, and then shares those attributes with all other souls. So if one soul has a unique attribute, there will come a time where it can be shared with clarity, purpose, and intention with all other souls who can receive it, even rejoice in this attribute, because now the shared experience of one soul's unique attribute now amplifies and enhances everyone else's experience. Wouldn't that be nice if all of us shared each other's unique attributes and existence with purpose, intention, care, compassion, and love? That's what the program is really about. I can't do it for you, nor can you do it for me. Later on, we can share, but first, we have to learn to desire to want to feel the origin of our existence. First part, peace. Now, when in doubt about what time of the day or even what month it is, go back to the peace. Where? I suggest you go somewhere near your heart. I like the bottom of the heart. I also like the back of the heart. So I like to be able to feel that peace there. Now, I'll give you a little bit of a perspective or a caveat. The moment you sincerely want to feel your own soul, you are instantly met with the arrival of new feelings, felt or unfelt by you. They are arriving. These new feelings will also bring the exact feelings necessary for you to feel in order to increase the magnitude of your feeling. So you may have whatever magnitude of feeling you have now, but your desire to want to grow will automatically reach boundaries. These boundaries are oftentimes composed of either ancestral experiences or limits that you put upon yourself, called belief systems. So the moment you start to want to grow, you're going to be given the opportunity to experience the boundaries, and those will be presented to you most often through feelings. Sometimes they come directly from outside phenomena, or sometimes they're constantly with you and you didn't know it. For example, one of the feelings you're likely to go through is tiredness, disappointment, loss, sadness, grief. Whatever feelings you go through, they're yours. You can go through that feeling because you want to by going back to the peace and desiring to want to feel the truth about that feeling. So whatever you're feeling right now is the feeling for you to feel. If that's doubt, process the doubt. If that's confusion, process the confusion. If you find yourself laughing out loud, process that too. Process your happiness, process your sadness, process your past, your present, and your future. I'm suggesting that you do that with peace. Yes, I know, sounds simple. I'm not really saying to you, no, you need to meditate at 4 a.m., 90 minutes. Not a bad idea. I don't think it's really necessary, but you can do it if you want. It's your free will. I am saying, and I've been looking at it for myself, 15 seconds, about. Sometimes 10, sometimes 20, sometimes when outside in the right environment, I'm in it. But go to my experience of peace, just feel that. Appreciate, have some sense of trust in yourself, faith in a process. 15 seconds. I would urge you that if you start with your eyes closed and you want to feel the existence of your soul or feeling with your eyes closed, you just continue it for a little bit with your eyes open. Not to make a trigger to access your own existence only with your eyes closed. You can start, I have many times, with eyes open, appreciating the reflection in nature, close your eyes, feel it, open your eyes again. You can do this while walking, talking, eating, taking a bath. You can be in the presence of your own feelings. You can even be talking to a friend while actually processing some of your sadness of what you're being triggered with. So there is no specific length of time. If you really feel like you want to sit down for 20 minutes, go for it. Sit and feel something. It may be about your relationship. It might be about one of your parents or your kids. Feel it. Close your eyes if you want. Open your eyes if you want. There is no certain boundary that you must do it exactly one way, because your way of doing it is going to be different than my way of doing it. You're completely unique. The sequences of feelings and processes, it's all you. No one's going to be exactly the same way you are at that time. So, peace. When in doubt, go back to peace. And then you'll find that it also has its own qualitative increase of expansion. I'll let you discover what you discover about going there, but there's a lot more there than I thought from the beginning was there. So I'm sharing this program with peace. It's not connected to a theological organization or anybody else. It's not a religion. It's just experiences I'm going through that I'm sharing. And I'm hopeful, and I'm pretty sure that there are some of you who will come along on the journey, and then one day we can be better friends. Because I really want to be your friend and receive your friendship and give you mine and circulate that and have fun. If that's while we play volleyball, or if that's while we talk from a distance, or we have our practice of telepathy, whatever it is, I want to learn how to give and receive friendship. To me, that is the significant part of what all of this is about. All these souls one day become friends because they want to. They're all brothers and sisters, but like biological brothers and sisters, not all biological brothers and sisters are easy, but we can choose to be friends. That's where the program moves. We don't have to wait 3 or 4 years to do that, but in 3 or 4 years of practicing, we're going to be far more sensitive, present, and capable, and stronger about doing it. This is how the program starts. If you have questions on some of this, just text me publicly or privately, and I'll do my best to respond to you. Whatever you do, go and be there. Take some peace with you. Talk to you soon.